Hey guys, welcome to Lingua Marina. I know a lot of you have been asking me to make a video about prepositions, and this topic is super confusing. Is it in the night? Is it on the night? Is it at the night? Oh my god. And as always, in English, there are so many exclusions. There are so many things that you just have to remember. Welcome to this video. We're gonna talk about prepositions. Before we start, let's do a quick quiz. I'm gonna read 3 sentences. You're gonna write down prepositions, and at the end of the video, I'm gonna give you the right answers. Now, we're planning to visit the museum Wednesday afternoon. By the way, guys, let me know if you watch my shorts on this channel. I always do this sound and people laugh a lot. Anyways, the surprise twist, the end of the movie was completely unexpected. And the last one, wanna go on a walk tomorrow morning? I can't. I can Sunday morning though. I hope you wrote down your answers because we're gonna check them at the end of this video. Okay, first things first, let's talk about mornings, afternoons, evenings, and nights. So the thing is, sometimes we don't even use prepositions. This morning, this afternoon, this evening, no preposition needed.
I missed you this morning.
Was executed this afternoon.
But in other cases, we should. For example, I prefer showering the morning. In the morning.
See you in the morning.
And the same goes for afternoon and evening. We'll have lunch on our terrace in the afternoon and then leave. We usually watch a movie in the evening. So morning, afternoon, evening, we use in.
Especially in the afternoon.
Now what about night? Let's look at the example. I can't sleep, night. You're tempted to say in the night because it's in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Well, night is an exception. Welcome to learning English. There are always exceptions. I can't sleep at night. Now the reason for that is that night refers to a continuous period of time, while morning, evening, and afternoon refer to parts of the day.
It's supposed to be at night.
Now there are cases when you can say in the night, but these cases are very specific when you're referring to a particular night. Let's look at the examples. I was awake in the night thinking about all the things that had happened. So basically we're referring to a particular night. This is why we use in. In the night, I heard a rustling sound outside and peeked through the window to see a raccoon digging through the garbage cans. So again, we are referring to a specific night. But more commonly, people would say in the middle of the night. I woke up in the middle of the night with a terrible headache. So in the night usually refers to a particular night. At night refers to any night and is more commonly used. Now on to the next case. We use on when talking about days a week. On Wednesday, on Monday, on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday, Sunday. Okay.
We start on Monday.
See you in church on Sunday.
But what about Thursday morning? Because we just talked about mornings and we used in. Is it in Thursday morning? Because day comes first. It's gonna be on Thursday morning, on Friday evening, on Wednesday night. Okay? So whenever we have day of the week, we use on. Now, what about the weekend? It's on the weekend, though sometimes you can hear people say at the weekend. That is more British. Americans would say on the weekend. I like to relax and spend time with my family on the weekend.
I didn't think you were forced to go there on the weekend.
If you're already overwhelmed, you're like, Marina, how do I learn this? It takes time, guys. I've been learning English since I was 7. Well, I started when I was 4, but I became serious about English when I was 7. And it's still a process, right? The thing is, first of all, to enjoy the process. The second thing is start using English as early as you can. Don't pay attention to your mistakes. Don't pay attention to your accent because this is a tool and no one's perfect. As always, quick recommendation of a product that we've created with my team at LinguaTrip, with professional teachers who are native speakers, with one of my favorite teachers, Benia, who's also an accredited English language teacher and who's been teaching English here in the US. We have a handbook called Grammar is All You Need that includes essential grammar topics for learners who want to reach the advanced level of English. This book has a chapter on prepositions with all the information that you need. I think it's really good to have this resource always with you so you can check whether you're saying something correctly, or if you have a question, always go there and check it. For a limited time, we decided to give a chapter on prepositions for free because you're watching this video. I know you need that information. So you're getting that chapter for free, and you're also getting a discount if you decide to buy the handbook. The link will be down below. Please hit it, download the free chapter, get a discount so you can have information regarding English grammar available for you at all times. Now, funny exception, another thing that you should remember. We can say on Sundays, but there is a thing in English where you can just omit the preposition. You can say, I do my groceries Sundays. Do you usually go out Fridays? They have meetings Tuesdays and Thursdays. So you can just omit preposition when you're talking about plural days of the week. Quick disclaimer, this is a conversational thing. I wouldn't do this on your exam, but sometimes you will hear native speakers do that. So just keep that in mind, and when in doubt, just use on. There is nothing wrong with saying we have meetings on Tuesdays and Thursdays, just for you to know, right? Because there are so many things native speakers would say in a different way, depending where they are, where they come from, what's their level of education, what's their occupation. There are so many nuances, and I just want you to know this one. Okay, is it at the beginning or is it in the beginning? Let's talk about it. We use at the beginning or at the start to indicate a starting point, and normally we would have of in the same sentence. Let's look at a couple of examples. At the beginning of the meeting, I'll ask everyone to pitch ideas. She took off running at the start of the race.
Let's consider your needs at the beginning of the summit.
Now we use in the beginning when we want to contrast two situations at different times. In the beginning, I struggled to learn how to play the guitar, but with practice, I became quite good at it. Right? We're contrasting 2 points of time, in the beginning and later in the process.
I was fine in the beginning.
Now, at the end marks the point of time when something finishes. And when we want to show that, we say at the end. We're almost at the end of the book, but I still don't know what's going on. At the end of his speech, he thanked everyone for coming.
At the end of the month.
Now we use in the end when we want to talk about things that happened after a long time or as a result of something. Let's look at an example. In the end, we decided to buy a cheaper car, right? So we had this process of choosing the car, and in the end of that process, we decided to buy a cheaper car. See the difference? At the end focuses on the point in time. In the end focuses on the result that happened after a long time. So you've been thinking about it, debating, weighing options, and in the end, you decided to go for something.
But in the end, we always win.
Now, let's check your answers, right? You took a test at the beginning of this video, right? We're planning to visit the museum on Wednesday afternoon, right? Days a week. The surprise twist at the end of the movie was completely unexpected, right? Because we're marking a period of time. We're not talking about the result. We're talking about a particular part of that movie at the end of the movie. Wanna go on a walk tomorrow morning? No preposition needed. I can't on Sunday morning though. On Sunday morning because we have our day of the week. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. Please do not forget to share it with friends. Please do not forget to download a free chapter of our handbook. And please do not forget to subscribe to my Instagram, Lingua Marina, to follow my journey in the US. See you there.